So today's morning session was ଆଜିର ଯେଉଁ ସେସନ୍ ଥିଲା ବେସିକଲି ତାର ଥିମ୍ ମ୍ୟୁଚୁଆଲ ଫଣ୍ଡ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରି କେମିତି ମ୍ୟୁଚୁଆଲ ଫଣ୍ଡ ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରି ଯେଉଁ ବଢ଼ିଛି ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପାଖାପାଖି 82 लाख करोड़ 80 लाख करोड़ କହିଥିଲି ଯେ 10 ବର୍ଷ ତଳେ 12 ଲକ୍ଷ କୋଟି 12 ଲକ୍ଷରୁ 80 ଲକ୍ଷ ଏଇଟା ରହିଛି ମ୍ୟୁଚୁଆଲ ଫଣ୍ଡ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଥିବେ ଏଇଟା ଓଲ୍ଡ ଭେହିକଲ ମାନେ ସେଇ ଜାଗାରେ ଆପଣମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଯାହା ବି ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟର କରିଥିବେ ତାକୁ फंड मैनेजर एएमसीज माध्यम ट्रस्ट माध्यम से इनवेस्ट होती हाईली रेगुलेटेड इंडस्ट्री सेबी बहुत नियम अच्छी ता भितर किपरि भाव में कौन रखी तार जहाँ इन्वेस्टर प्रोटेक्शन रही निवेशकों संरक्षण रही से भितर मार्केट रिस्क तो रहुची प्रत्येक मार्केट प्रोडक्ट किंतु से पाखापाखि आप देखिए म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री भल रिटर्न देछि पास्ट से भितर जो गोटे मूवमेंटा चली सिस्टमैटिक इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान एसआईपी जरिया आप प्रत्येक समय पीरियडिकली मासकू हो कि 2 मास हो 6 मास हो कि वीकली हो सप्ताह की हो आप गोटे 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 फिक्स्ड अमाउंट करते से जो नेट एसेट वैल्यू रे जरिया से परचेज हो आपको खाता को जाऊँ से बेनिफिट हो मार्केट अप एंड डाउन रे आपनकर जो परचेजिंग होता विभिन्न प्राइस पॉइंट रे हो एवरेज कॉस्ट मारी जाऊँगी आदि से समय आप ठीक समय रखिए हठात करके इन्वेस्टमेंट ना लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट यदि रखिए ताहले कंपाउंडिंग आसो आप मार्केट बढ़ी से समय रिटर्न आसो मार्केट तलू आसो से समय भी आप एवरेज प्राइस करते आप पर्पज करते कंपाउंडिंग आस से भर लोकर जो पास्ट रही सो म्यूचुअल फंड भर जो एमपी चेयरमैन अच्छी से करते डॉक्टर रमन्ना से कही भी ओडिशा बहुत लोग अच्छी बहुत बढ़ी किंतु भी जो प्रतिशत हवा कथा से अनुसार नहीं जो म्यूचुअल फंड 1% बढ़ी सफिशिएंट नुह
Sir, I have a question.
This is quite difficult in terms of the reach it has on rest of the world, particularly crude oil, and it is both price and supply shock on oil to the rest of the world. All the economies have got affected. Obviously, there are inflationary risks to this, and also spillover effect, second order effect will also on the economy. Now, government is taking different steps to do that. I think the sooner this crisis gets resolved, the better it is for the rest of the world. However, I can say that Indian markets have remained quite resilient. Although volatility has increased, but it is not beyond something which markets cannot handle. So markets, the advantage of the markets is, resilient market is that they are able to absorb different types of shocks, and when these shocks they get over, and the markets then again resume. It's the normal trajectory. But up and down in the market is quite natural to the markets itself, because globally these markets are interconnected. So one part of the world, it's also impacting the rest of the world as well.
So, sir, my question is, sir, do you think if the crisis continues or may escalate further, we don't know. So, if persists or may intensify further, escalate further, do you see its impact will be more than the what we observed during the COVID and the Russia-Ukraine crisis, or maybe?
Well, it is for me, it's not right for me to make any conjectures on that, because frankly, everybody is only estimating what will be the impact will be there, depending upon what is the duration of the impact. So, that being said, I would say that the markets have stayed resilient, and there has been some correction, as you know, and there have been some FPI outflows where from September 2024 we are generally the FPI outflows. However, the domestic investors have retained their confidence and continued their disciplined investing, including, for example, Visa. We find that Visa's SIPs are more than their ratio of the total mutual fund investment as compared to SIP ratio. Visa is even higher than the national, which means that people in a disciplined way are continuing with that and making advantage of the value investing in the times of corrections. To issue a proper advisory to the market. And in the last meeting of ISCO, also this was recognized that SEBI was the first regulator in the world to issue a proper advisory to the market, how to go about it. We have to really, based on our conventional tools available, to do a proper, accelerated basis, do patch testing, patch management, and there is incident response management framework has been established. There is a cybersuraksha.ai group has been established to see that we proactively patch up the vulnerabilities, and also at every time we have any changes in the software, etc., they are properly recognized that they do not leave any vulnerability. So we are using that in the best possible manner to see that our markets, our market ecosystem, our intermediaries, they are protected from any cyber risk. So this is the way I think rest of the world is also trying to grapple with these algos. So the algos are allowed, algos are being used in the market, but there are certain governance rules on how the algos will be used. Algos cannot be disruptive, and algos have to be also circulated in the exchanges before they are allowed to be used. And there is a transparency that people, when they are using algos, they must inform their investors that they are being advised to an algo. So these disclosures are important. Now the second issue is, of course, finfluencers. Now, finfluencers, as you know, one way is that you are doing a financial education. So anybody India is a free country, you have democratic rights, you can go to cyberspace and obviously get all kinds of news, education. But financial advice, investment advice and stock tips and others, when they cross a line, which means for which an investment advisory license is required from SEBI, registration is required. Without that registration, because if you are doing with registration, then we know who you are and you know what the rules are. But when you are not registered advisor and you start propagating and give those advice and the guaranteed returns, you could be a part of a scam, you could be a part of some device where you are artificially trying to pump some stocks in order to lead the retail investors astray. This is not permissible, and as an investment protection measures, we have removed more than 1.4 lakh such content from the cyberspace across all media, X, Telegram, then Google, YouTube, Insta, and so on. So this is a continuous process which I mentioned also in my address. So आपन जो पहले जे कौन करिवे, so एमिति आपन डिसीजन नेपे कौन करिवे, किंतु बहुत लोग को जो डिसीजन नहीं चलती, निष्पत्ति नहीं चलती, जे कंटिन्यू इन अ डिसिप्लिन मैनर से एटा जो आसुची जाउची, वॉलेटिलिटी आसुची जाउची, सो केते समय रे आपन को कौन दरकार, ए आपन को निजेरे निष्पत्ति नबा कथा, अन से निष्पत्ति अनुसार मार्केट रे रही पाता। किंतु आमे जहाँ देखिलु जे जो SIP फ्लोज अच्छी, सेटा निरंतर चालीची, एवं अप्रैल रे से 31,000 करोड़ पहुंची, माने सेटा रिकॉर्ड अच्छी। तामाने जो लोक माने सिक्की गलेनी कि किंती डिसिप्लिन वेले मार्केट रे रही पाता, से डिसिप्लिन वेले मार्केट रे रही चंती और रही वे। किंतु सारथी ऐप is available in Google Play Store. सारथी ऐप, सारथी रे सेबी चेक आपको मिले, सेबी चेक रे अपन कौन करी करेंगे? That if अपन को जदी एटा होची जे मिको बैंक अकाउंट की आपन को विभ्रांत करिछि गोटे क्लोन्ड ऐप रे आपन गोटे पैसा दे दियंतु हम स्टॉक मार्केट रे इन्वेस्ट करिबु ये करिबु ओ करिबु आपन प्रथम प्रते पचार दबा कथा ठीक अछि आपन को कोन अकाउंट अछि यदि आपन को भ्रम थिबो आपन कहबे को अकाउंट नंबर अछि किंबा कोन यूपीआई हैंडल अछि यदि से यूपीआई हैंडल भितरे वर्ड VALID न थिबो वैलिड ए बढ़िया वर्ड आसुची कहीं नुआ गोटे यूपीआई सिस्टम ता तळे हमें गोटे वैलिड यूपीआई सिस्टम तयारी करू एनपीसीआई से हैंडल रे यदि आपण देखिबे VALID वर्ड नाही जदी ताहले माने आपण सस्पेक्ट करया कथा एटा स्टॉक मार्केट रे जाऊ एटा कोडे अन्य तारो खाता रे जाऊ से हैंडल ताकू मते आपण से सेबी चेक करे करिबा जहां भी हैंडल लगे तार हैंडल रो जदी टाइप करिवे से कहि दो एटा वैलिड है ना यदि कोई क्यूआर कोड दिखे तो क्यूआर कोड को स्कैन कर दो से कहि दो एटा वैलिड न यदि तो बैंक अकाउंट देइथिबो तार आईएफएससी कोड आ सेटा बैंक अकाउंट नंबर दे देबे ताले से कहि दो वैलिड अछि न नाही ता माने 30 सेकंड्स रे आपण जानि परिबे कि जो पैसा म दउछि जो अकाउंट रे दउछि से अकाउंट सेबी रेगुलेटेड एंटिटी रो अकाउंट अछि न नाही कि निजे निजे गोटे न्यूल अकाउंट माने कोली की बस चेक करि परिबे से आपका अछि न नाही वेरीफाइड है प्रथम थर आमे विश्व रे प्रथम थर एटा हेछि गूगल प्ले स्टोर रे कोनसी गोटे देश रे से वेरीफाइड टैब्स के करिस रिप्रेजेंट तो एवली आमे जो चेष्टा करूछु जे निरंतर जो फ्रॉडस्टर्स तागरे गोटे बैटल चलिस नाउ आपनकर पैसाटा आपन जदि माने पूरा कर देबे ए पैसाटा स्टॉक मार्केट के जाउनी मत कोटे द रिस्क टा कोन एटा फ्रॉड कंप्लीट फ्रॉड एटा माने चोरी टा ये इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स ऑफ रेजिंग फाइनेंसेस फॉर द अर्बन मैनेजमेंट एंड इन द वर्ल्ड इट इज ट्रिलियंस ऑफ डॉलर्स mutual bonds are done but in India we have not raised directly from the market so far on this side. About 4,500 crore has been raised by about 30 plus cities. And now it is becoming increasingly because both under Amrut scheme as well as the new scheme which was announced by Finance Minister in the budget, there is an incentive available to municipalities that if you raise these bonds, then you would be given some incentive also as a grant in aid to the government, to the municipality. So now more and more municipalities are preparing themselves for that. For in order for the municipalities to prepare themselves, we have taken investor protection measures that this investors' money when the municipalities are using, they have to repay in terms of principal and coupon. Now that is available always that money is not diverted, so we have an escrow account mechanism. That all their revenues, etc., go to the escrow account and the first charge is onto the municipal bonds. So the regulation system is in place. SEBI also has put out a consultation paper in order to further improve this municipal bond framework. All of you are encouraged to also go to our website and look at that consultation. The markets of what in the country. See, we are କହୁଛି ଯେ municipal bond market ରେ जो potentiality ରହିଛି ସେଟା ଏବେ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଆମେ ତା ଭିତରେ ତାକୁ କରି ସାରିନୁ. So କେତେଟା 30ଟା cities ସେ ଭିତରେ କରିଛି 4500 କୋଟି ଖଣ୍ଡେ municipal bonds outstanding ରହିଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ତାର ବହୁତ କମ୍. ଏଟାକୁ ବଢ଼େଇବା ଲାଗି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆର ସ୍କିମ୍ ମଧ୍ୟ ଅଛି ଯେଉଁଥିରେ ଇନସେଣ୍ଟିଭ୍ ରହିବ. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଆମେ ସବୁ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟକୁ କହୁଛୁ ଯେ ସେ municipal bond ଉପରେ जो ଯିବା କଥା ତାକୁ ଭିତରୁ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟ କରିବା କଥା ତ urban infrastructure part it can really reach out much faster and then communicate the people in the language, in the context, cultural context they understand. So with a view to this, our next phase of awareness will be Project Jagruk. With Project Jagruk, we are going to put all the resources of all our ecosystem together. SEBI's own market infrastructure institution, for example, NSE, BSE, MCX, NCDEX, MSCI, all the exchanges, and all BP, which is another for the corporate bonds. We have now another instrument where the retail can actually buy a bond easily. Earlier, this was not possible to buy a corporate bond. So, all of these agencies, if they condition theme-based channels, etc. So, we are going to open YouTube channels in all the languages, all the important official languages of the country, so that content would be available, official content would be, but that has to be interesting. You give your savings to someone for them to invest, or you start investing on your own. I think that is the choice people should have. As you grow, as your economy grows, you should have avenues. Whether you want to give it in mutual funds also, what do? You are basically giving your money to some AMCs, right? And some mutual fund who is like pooled vehicle who is also investing on your behalf. So if you give it to the bank is also giving it in the form of a credit and also doing an amount of intermediation. What method of intermediation you choose, it should be your choice, right? Goal is to do optimum regulation. We have 3 goals in our parliamentary mandate. The first goal is investor protection. The second goal is market development. And third goal is market integrity. Now these are there in our preamble to the Act. So therefore these are our 3 mantras. And we are committed to do that. But many of them, all these 3 goals are also interrelated. If you don't have a market, what is there to regulate? You should also have market. So you have to develop the market also. Market is developed also through good regulations. You can also throttle the market by excessive regulation. You can also bring more risk if you have under regulation. So therefore our stance is optimum regulation. Neither too lax, not so tough that the market refuses to innovate. We have to balance innovation. Innovation is a must. Fintech is important. Technology is must. How to bring in technology? But technological risks we must also manage. So, Mumbai ru kariboku chahochu seta Kolkata ru karuchu seta effective. धन्यवाद.